perpetrate. So all of the people are going to be held accountable no matter where. So vaccines, they're looking to make vaccination compulsory. They're looking to make the wearing of masks compulsory. There's a bigger thing that I want to just touch on while I try and keep this video down to 10-12 minutes. And that is something that many people might not be aware of, but go and have a look at what's happening at the moment with an operation called SpaceX. That's Elon Musk's organization. Elon Musk, the guy who's bringing you the lovely, friendly Tesla electric motor cars. Well, on the 22nd of April, SpaceX, with its Starlink system, has just launched a Falcon 9 rocket to deliver around about, I think it's 40 satellites into Earth orbit. It's the 7th batch of satellites that he's sent up. And currently, the number of satellites that they have deployed to produce what's called a broadband internet mega constellation is around 420. So that's how many just SpaceX alone, with Elon Musk and his cronies, have launched into the atmosphere around our planet. The next stage is to take it to 800. Then they want to go to 12,000 before the final request for planning, as they call it, allows them to go to 30,000 satellites. Ask yourself, what do they want 30,000 satellites in low and medium Earth orbit broadcasting broadband frequencies at you, to you, no matter where you are? That's going on. Research it now. Look it up. The 5G cabling is going in everywhere. Whether you're in France, whether you're in the UK, whether you're in Italy at the moment, the roads are quiet. The only people on the street are cabling guys. So this cable guy isn't going to be delivering anything to you like Netflix or Amazon Prime. They're going to be delivering things to you which are not very good for your health. So people, please wake the fuck up. It is a big agenda. They are imprisoning you. They've taken all your human rights away from you. They've got you locked down, which is an expression they usually use in military facilities and prisons. They've got you all frightened from each other. They've got people like Lady Gaga, Elton John, Curtis Smith, ex from Tears for Fears, and every other fucking clown in the music industry, inevitably, which have sold their souls to the devil in order for their success and their monetary escalation anyway. So they've rolled them all out, and they're doing this nonsense about singing and being at home, and we're all a global citizenry community. It's diabolical. It really is, and people should be able to see through it. And why you can't, I don't know. I'm very frustrated with these videos because I'm putting them out hoping that people will take note. But the problem now is, because we've left it too long, and this is something I've been preaching for the last 15 years, we can't go out on the street. You can't protest. It's almost impossible. So unless there's a force majeure, unless there's an act of God, unless there's something to tip up this apple cart on dry land, we're all going to be struggling around doing things like posting videos. So I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go. All I know is that if they're allowed to continue their agenda in the direction it is going, the next scenario is going to be, they'll let you all out a little bit. They'll say they maybe let you out a little bit too early. They're going to switch on the G, and we'll see how that starts to go. All the Nightingale hospitals will then fill up. They'll say, we told you so. The only way through this now is, and we don't really want to do it, is for you to be lining up at the end of the street or in the local school or gym, getting pistol fed your dose of vaccine, which will hopefully then allow you to travel and do all the things that they wished you were still doing, because they are looking after your best interests and always have. But so that they know who's received the vaccine and who hasn't, then maybe they're going to have to tag you. You have to tag you or mark you in some way. And at the end of all of this, don't forget, They're keeping you spatially separated apart while the AI systems that are tracking you not only from above but on the ground get organically bedded in to be able to follow your presence wherever you go. Because if you are 50 people in a cluster walking down the street, the AI systems that will monitor your every move can't establish at the moment whether you're 1 or whether you're 20 or whether you're 50. So the separation allows it all to bed in so they know. And the threes in the family can be much more easily than manually entered into the system and security tagged, so that once they do start moving, there's no problem with them assembling into groups of 50 so you can all be seen and detected. And now, as you will know, if you want to do anything that's maybe contrary to what the stated laws are for the government, let's say, of the UK or anywhere else for that matter at the moment, you've just got to drift out on the street, the camera will pick you up, and there'll probably be a policeman approaching you or a drone sent to task you within a few minutes. So that's why all the cameras you see were put up in the streets. This is why all the cameras are on the buildings, because they had a plan and the agenda and they knew when they were going to use it. It wasn't for football crowds. It wasn't for Tommy Robinson marches in central London or protests against XYZ. It wasn't for that. It was for now. So no matter where you go, where you drive, who you want to see, now you're being flagged up and you stick out like a sore thumb. So people, please do what you want with the video. I would suggest you download it right quick, because I can see they're probably going to take it down. However, I am making a statement here. I said it at the beginning, I'm saying it in the middle, and I'm saying it at the end. All of you politicos, all of you people in positions of responsibility, whether it's in the American Association of Doctors, whether it is in the British Medical Association, whether you are a captain of industry within the National Health Service, no matter whether you're in the police or the police constabulary, whether you're a senior officer in the constabulary, a chief of police officer, you are perpetrating the hoax, whether you know it or not. If you're negligent about it, that's just as bad. We don't care. You can't raise plausible deniability, and you're not going to be able to raise the Nuremberg defense that I was only obeying orders. Gone, finished. When Nuremberg 2 comes along, when we expose this hoax for what it is, all of you that are the mouthpieces of the establishment, all of you are acting as the mouthpieces of the World Health Organization, the Center for Disease Control, for the Bill Gates lobby, for Big Pharma, and all you doctors out there. If you do not come out and start calling this as it is, a medical hoax, which has got no medical or scientific or virological parentage for the claims that are being made now openly by you and your group, then you are as bad as the people who will be doing the vaccination injections, or the people who are going to be rounding people up who defer or refuse to actually accept what supposedly is coming. So I've just got some gendarmes at the back of me here. They just turned up, and as you can see, we have some gendarmes here, and I'm just going to have to stop this video now. So load it up and let's see where we go from here. Okay, it just shows you, yeah, we've been out for about 15 minutes and we've been stopped. You know, it's just welcome to Auschwitz 2.0, folks. This is what it's about. Here you go. Yeah? Okay.